Hello viewers, welcome to Academy. In this video, we are going to discuss about 16th Finance Commission, why it is in use, what is the composition of 16th Finance Commission, what are the terms of reference mandated by the government to the 16th Finance Commission, what is the operation of 16th Finance Commission, what are the recommendations made by 15th Finance Commission, why some concerns were raised by some states regarding the recommendations of 15th Finance Commission, what is the constitutional provision related to these things, and all these things we are going to discuss in this video. So without any further delay, let's start. So here you can see Finance Commission is a constitutional body established under Article 280 of Indian Constitution, mainly to uphold the principle of fiscal federalism. And you know, in the recent times we have introduced GST in indirect tax regime. With that, we also wanted to facilitate cooperative federalism. So in these aspects, okay, so when these things are going on, so we should ensure that both union and states should have a good say in the fiscal domain. So to ensure this, we have a constitutional body, that is Finance Commission. So if you have seen, till now we have 15 Finance Commissions appointed by the President time and then. But if you know, the Finance Commission is established mainly with an objective to determine the distribution of tax revenues between center and states. So we'll see how the states and center are getting their respective revenues divided by the Finance Commission. In this particular thing, you can see here the states share, okay, in the divisible pool of center's taxes. Okay, so this you can see with almost, this is 12th Finance Commission. Okay, so this is 11th Finance Commission, 29.5% of center's revenue. They asked to divide among the states, and 30.5, this increased to 32 in 13th Finance Commission, this increased to 42 in 14th, and this was decreased to 41 after J&K got reorganized. 1% decrease is going to, or it was allocated to, the state of Jammu and Kashmir. So 15th Finance Commission has advocated or recommended 41% share to the states in tax revenue of the center. So what is the criteria they have adopted? 14th and 15th Finance Commission, how do they differ? If you see, 15th Finance Commission has taken population of 2011 as the parameter. That is why some southern states have raised their concerns with respect to this, because they have better taken measures to control the population. Because of this, it should not be a disincentive for them. That is why they have raised their objections regarding 15th Finance Commission taking population 2011 census as the objective determining this distribution of tax revenue. Then you can see here, this forest cover is not there in the 15th Finance Commission, but they have introduced forest and ecology. Okay, so demographic performance is not there. Okay, but they have taken here, and tax effort is not there. Okay, how better you are maintaining, and here this is added in the 15th Finance Commission. In this way, you should know the differences. These type of things can be asked in prelims. Then why it in use? We'll see what is the Finance Commission, its related mandate, function, what is the need, and is the Finance Commission concept unique only to India, or there is any other practice in other countries? What are the concerns related to Finance Commission, key recommendations in the 15th Finance Commission, and areas on which the 16th Finance Commission should concentrate. Okay, then it is forming part of GS2 under constitutional body. So as I told you, government has appointed or named five members, okay, to the Finance Commission, 16th Finance Commission. If you have remembered, in the month of December itself, the previous vice chairman of Niti Aayog, Arvind Panagaria, he was appointed as the chairman of 16th Finance Commission by the central government. Now the members were appointed to the Finance Commission. So we'll see how many members will be there and what is the mandate. So if you have remembered, Arvind Panagaria, the former vice chairman of Niti Aayog, he was also associated with Columbia University, and he's an economist, and he was also awarded with Padma Vibhushan. Padma Bhushan he was awarded. So if you have remembered, he was appointed as the chairman of 16th Finance Commission. Okay. And then Ajay Narayan Jha, he was appointed as the full-time member. Annie George Matthew, she was also appointed as full-time member. Dr. Niranjan Rajadhiksha was appointed as full-time member. Soumya Kanti Ghosh, she was appointed as part-time member. Okay, so these are the members who were appointed in the recent times. So the terms of reference you should know, they are notified on 31st December 2023 by the central government. Terms of reference means on what areas they have to recommend. And 16th Finance Commission is, the recommendations should be made available by 31st October 2025, and their recommendations will come into force for a period of time from 2026 to 2030. 31. So within this 5-year time, their recommendations, if any adopted by the central government, will be in force. You have to remember, whatever the recommendations made by Finance Commission are only advisory in nature and are not binding on the government. Okay. So then what is a Finance Commission? It is a constitutional body established under Article 280 of Indian Constitution, mainly with respect to financial administration between center and states. You know, this was constituted by the president before 5 years, every 5 years, or even earlier if he thinks fit that there is a need for appointment of Finance Commission, then also. And you know, this is a non-permanent constitutional body. Okay, it is similar to Interstate Council under Article 263. Okay, where you don't have this permanent constitutional body. This is a non-permanent body. Whenever it is required, it will be constituted. Okay, so same way, this is also a non-permanent constitutional body established by the President of India under 280 for distributing of revenues between union and states. As per the constitution, commission consists of chairman and 4 other members. 1 plus 4 is a composition. Okay, I'm sorry. Then, as per the provisions of Finance Commission Act in 1951, they did not say what is a qualification. Constitution is silent on the qualifications, okay, who have to be made to the chairman as members. Okay, the same is the case with the Election Commission also. That is why recently Supreme Court has opined. Okay, so the appointment process should be taken care by a collegium type of body and all. Okay, same way here, that then whatever the Parliament Act, okay, that was passed in 1951, it is stipulating that chairman of this commission has to be selected from among the person who is having experience in public affairs. 4 other members have to be selected from the following. One should have a qualification to be judge of a high court. Another person should have special knowledge of finance and accounts or government. Then another person should have experience in financial matters and administration. Other person should have special knowledge in economics. In this way, 4 members plus chairman should be appointed to the Finance Commission. Then what are the functions? Main thing is they have to share the taxes between center and states, distribution of revenues, also distribution of central grants to the state. You have statutory grants and discretionary grants. So this is under Article 275 of Indian Constitution. Then measures to improve the finances, okay, how to augment the revenue for the local bodies, that is panchayats and municipalities, and any other matter referred by the President to the Finance Commission also, the recommendations will be made. Then what is the 15th Finance Commission's main terms of reference? You know, this was constituted in 2017. So the terms of reference will be from 2022 to 2026. Okay, so this is what. Then it was on the lines of abolition of Planning Commission, because you know, in place of Planning Commission we have Niti Aayog. So and GST was also introduced in 2017. So 15th Finance Commission has faced so many challenges in this fiscal federalism domain. So you know, the recommendations were within 60-year period commencing from 2020 to 2025-26. Okay, this is what you have to keep in mind. Then need for a Finance Commission. Okay, so you can see division of power between taxation powers between center and state, and also sometimes because there will be expenditure, okay, higher than the revenue what is there. So how to increase the revenue and how to meet this expenditure, this is also will be addressed by the Finance Commission. In case of imbalances also, how grants can be availed from the center. Okay, and also you can see between pre-reform period, Finance Commission made some recommendations that were critical. Okay, but center always, okay, they need not follow those recommendations. After reforms in 1991 also, PSU investments, all these things are also recommended by the Finance Commission in fiscal federalism domain. Then is the Finance Commission concept new to India? Means no. Already countries like Australia, Canada, which are following federation type of government, they are also having such setup in their countries. Then what are the concerns? So if you see, 15th Finance Commission has this issue of horizontal distribution, means among the states. Okay, so how the distribution should happen among the states, whether the equal distribution should be there, or if in unequal distribution, how they should be there. Okay, so all these things are the issues faced by the Finance Commission, 15th Finance Commission, because of this 2011 population census. Then if you see, they have departed from 1971 census. Earlier commissions have taken 1971 census, and you see southern states, okay, so which have done well in stabilizing population, they call this as penalty for good performance. Okay, that is why it was criticized. Then what are the terms of reference mandated by the 16th Finance Commission is with respect to disaster management financing, determining revenues to the state, increasing consolidated fund of the states, how to augment the revenue, then increase the income of gram panchayats, augmenting the consolidated fund of a state, and also supplementing the resources of panchayats and municipalities. These are the terms of references mandated by the government and areas on which the 16th Finance Commission should work, because as 15th Finance Commission has faced a challenge of horizontal distribution. Okay, so they have to see that richer states should not they have to compensate the poor states. Okay, so poor states should not be at loss. So this also is a challenge for the 16th Finance Commission. Then restraining levy of cesses and surcharges. In the recent times, states are arguing or they're alleging at the center that center is imposing cess and surcharge so that it doesn't come under the tax revenue distribution. Okay, if you know, cess and surcharge are exclusively under the center's ambit. Okay, so there don't be any distribution of cess and surcharge with the states. That is why center is resorting to impose more number of cess and surcharges according to many state governments. Okay, so how to restrain this imposition of cess and surcharges is also one of the issue that 16th Finance Commission have to look into. Then restraint on freebies. So you know, as we are crossing, okay, when we are issuing freebies, then our fiscal deficit will increase because the revenue is also the same. Okay, but expenditure, if it is increasing, then it will result in fiscal deficit. So how to restrain on these freebies to maintain this FRBM? So if you remember, the same FRBM Act is also made or proposed or recommended by the person who have headed this 15th Finance Commission, that is N.K. Singh. Okay, so he has said that there should be fiscal responsibility, okay, in terms of managing the populist spending and all. Okay, and there should also be long-term fiscal sustainability along with this. So these are the recommendations and the area of concern that 16th Finance Commission have to look into. Then time for practice question. Which of the following are associated with planning in India? First one is Finance Commission, second one National Development Council, third Union Ministry of Rural Development, fourth Union Ministry of Urban Development, and fifth Parliament. So which of the following are associated with planning? Answer in the comment section. Then practice question for mains. How have the recommendations of 16th Finance Commission of India enabled the states to improve their fiscal position? So this is a question for mains. Now, as we have come to the end of the video, in this video, we have discussed about 16th Finance Commission, recent appointment of chairman and members to the 16th Finance Commission, what is the constitutional mandate of Finance Commission, what are the recommendations made by 15th Commission, why there are some concerns regarding the recommendations, and what are the objections, and what are the areas that 16th Finance Commission have to look into. These are the things which I have discussed in this video. Stay tuned for further updates. Thank you.